assume. But I be singing to that auto-tune. Then I'm right back to that 1800 for a plate. Give me that. Send it. Don't try that. Right behind me is some in that slide. Turn the whole club into a. I don't got a heart cause I got too much on my mind. So I'ma keep it so they don't want no.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Toronto where they'll take on the Raptors. Then on Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Now here's Butler. Giannis grabs the miss. So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. He dishes it to O'Neal. And the layup falls.
Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
Outside, Hero. Butler feeling out a bit. Inside, 6 on the shot clock. And Adebayo throws it down.
Butler really sees the floor and finds his opportunities to move that ball around. A true team player.
Launches it. And Holiday is good for 3.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Over Middleton. And Butler gets it to go.
Keep somebody on Butler. If you lose track of him, he'll nail shots like that.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Adebayo with the elbow. Takes a 3. And it's Butler missing. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo finds O'Neal. For 3, Middleton. Rebound by the Heat. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in the groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now, here's O'Neal. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. And that chess match is where they hope to improve.
And now we have a moment to recognize the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, we're clearly in the very early stages of the season. Clark, in your playing days, how important was it that your team got off to a good start?
Hey, look, you want to start well. There's no denying that. But it always isn't about wins and losses. It's about how you're playing early on, and also what kind of chemistry and habits are you establishing for the long run.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and
pretty good result.
Pass to Adebayo. To the inside. Lowry. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Heat in second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
It's Allen on the wing. He's covered by Hero. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Butler against Middleton. Adebayo.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Yeah, you know, defense or not, good defense or not, those are shots you got to make. I mean, they're missing some easy ones.
And that one, good. Shaq's got 9.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
To the left side wing. Love the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Right side O'Neal. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton for 3. They get it back. Shaq kicks to Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. That shot is off. Great tee that time from Love. Over in the corner, Hero. Back to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Can't let Lowry get comfortable from beyond the arc because he's more than capable of hurting you from there.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Brook Lopez is checked in for Drew Holiday. And Miami also making a switch. Josh Richardson's checked in for Kyle Lowry. Nobody near Allen. And he's good on the 3-ball. Allen's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And the Heat call time here.
And checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 31 points per, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Butler. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Allen for three. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. The Heat trail by 18. Here's Butler. In the corner, it's Richardson. Love outside. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Giannis passes to Middleton. Allen for three. Hits it from three-point range. Allen's got 12.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now, here's Richardson. Nothing on the board. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Grayson Allen. Caleb Martin's checked in for the Heat. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by the Heat. Richardson with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota. And again, it's the Heat missing. Milwaukee leading by 21. Over to the left wing. Outside Holiday. Drills the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Butler. Back to Richardson. Fires the three. And Lopez pulls it down.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Here's Giannis. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Outside Holiday. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Lopez. Still yet to score. Lets the three fly. Middleton can't get it to go.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Robinson kicks to Hero. Wants to get it to Adebayo, and does. Good on the bucket. Adebayo's got 9.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Middleton on the wing. There's the triple. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists now tonight. Hero passes to Martin. Back to Hero. Fires from deep. O'Neal with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Middleton outside. No good on the triple.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Hero passes to Martin. Adebayo with the screen on O'Neal. And it's Martin missing. Martin against O'Neal. Middleton on the wing. Fires for 3. Another miss by Middleton. Fires from way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the first quarter. And what a blowout already in this one. Milwaukee on top, running away with this one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Bucs really take control here early.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Richardson. Then it's Robinson, and there's Bryant, and it's Martin in at the power forwards position. Richardson the pass to Hero. Richardson against Connaughton. Richardson no luck.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bucs are more than willing to share the rock. Chris Middleton says our team is so unselfish. If anybody has it going, that ball goes to them. Some games it's me, some games it's Giannis, some games it's Giroux. We all have a great feel about it. Who has the best matchup and who can create the best look? Kevin?
And David, they're fun to watch. Huh? My goodness. Thank you so much. And Beauchamp gets it to go.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ryan sets the screen for Martin. A three-pointer, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Portis throws it down.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And here is Hero. Still scoreless. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Richardson the pass to Bryant. The rebound by the Bucs. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And here is Hero. Following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Outside Portis. Three-pointer. And another three for Milwaukee.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Shots good by Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Connaughton uses both hands to slam it down.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Bryant with a screen on Portis. And it's Martin missing. For Milwaukee, they've gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. The three. And Beauchamp gets it to go. Beauchamp's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Tipped away. Martin wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Martin's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Portis. 7 points in the game. Now the pass to Beauchamp, and Lopez has it in the corner. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Robinson against Middleton. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Dishes to Bryant. There's Hero with the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. The Bucks shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Here's Middleton. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
And here's Middleton after Josh Richardson was able to get the triple. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Adebayo is checked in for Thomas Bryant. Butler comes in for Robinson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Richardson. Here's Beauchamp. He's got 5. Allen outside. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. And Lopez throws it down.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Miami's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Lopez with the steal. Connaughton against Lowry. Allen for 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bucks?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Hero against Connaughton. Outside Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Shot to stop the run. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 11 points.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
You know, Clark, I remember you had such a strong mid-range game when you were playing. Do you think it would have been hard to stretch your game out to 3 like a lot of guys are doing now?
You know what, Kevin? It's interesting. I was actually starting to try to add the three-point shot to my game way back in the mid-'80s as part of my development. So I don't think it's hard. It's a matter of putting the work in. And shooting is one of those skills in the game that can really be refined with good mechanics and just volume of work.
Holiday, what a terrific move that was. He's got 11.
Packing some muscle on it. Holiday able to push that shot through.
Adebayo with a screen on Connaughton. Hero kicks to Lowry. That 3 off the mark. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Smart pass by Porter, showing the ability to make good decisions with the ball.
Here's Hero after the basket by Milwaukee. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Bucks. Shaq's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Hero the bounce pass.
Milwaukee foul.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bucks, number 34. Giannis.
1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. Adebayo with a screen for Butler to the middle. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker. That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and they double up Giannis. Pass to Beauchamp, and the turnover again by Milwaukee. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside, Hero. A 3-ball. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Giannis is double. And again, the Bucks miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
3-pointer, Lowry, and it's Connaughton with the rebound. Connaughton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many 3-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello, folks. With several other games going on around the league right now, let's catch you up on the action. The Pacers are in a close one against the Chicago Bulls. Things are even in the second quarter.
Both teams playing hard. Love the intensity.
All signs are it's going down to the wire.
Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the Miami Heat.
They can't stop anything down low. Playing soft. S-O-F capital T. Softer than Egyptian cotton, softer than a bag of marshmallows. S-O-F capital T.
Big fella, that is soft. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Allen and Middleton are your wingmen. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Holiday in at the point guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. And Miami shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist on the night. Now here's Butler. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Adebayo. Over O'Neal. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Butler covering for three. It's hauled in by Hero. Now the Heat with it. The dish to Love. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. This one for three.
Middleton making his presence known on defense. Terrific block.
Let's see some numbers here on Kyle Lowry. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one is off. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A., it shows. Thank you so much. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
He'd have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Jumps up, and Shaq with the slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here's Butler. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Middleton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got 7.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Butler kicks to Hero. To the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Middleton for 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 5th assist in this one. Lowry passes to Butler. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Boy, good work from the big man. Shaq knows exactly when to find the open man.
Now, Hero, 7 points in the game. Butler against Middleton. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. No good on that one.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Substitution on the court.
Hero finds Love. Heat moving the ball around. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. No good again that time. Down low. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Butler. Kicks it out to Love. Back to Butler. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Miami grabs the miss. Knocked loose. Here's Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
Defense absolutely helpless. O'Neal just rams his way inside and then goes up with a force like no other.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Off target from outside.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And Miami making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Here's Hero. Following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Outside Butler. Here's Love. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Outside, Antetokounmpo. With the second effort, and Shaq puts it in. Shaq's got 10 points here in the second half.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Milwaukee foul.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bucks, number 11.
Adebayo finds Love. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Back to Love. Just 5 to shoot. Love with the screen on Connaughton. And again, it's the Heat missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, Hero. He has 7. Here's Adebayo. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Sinks that one from the post. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside Butler.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Beasley against Hero. Over Beasley. Hero, no good.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Connaughton passes to Lopez. Back to Connaughton. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Hero. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup. Hero's got 9 points.
More than a great jump shooter, Hero is a tremendous ball handler who can finish the drive with either hand.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Love. Plays it up and banks it in. Love's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Beasley finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Beauchamp. The 3. Cans it from downtown. 10 points for him.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Hero passes to Adebayo. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. A different look for Miami. Ryan's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Jimmy Butler. Now, Hero. He's got 9. Again, the miss by the Heat. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Portis. Tries again, and the layup is good.
You got to put a body on Portis, or he'll wreak havoc on the offensive glass.
Hero against Green. Lets it go from deep, and Tyler Hero hits from deep.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Martin for 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Leaving no room to operate. Portis putting on the clamps.
Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for the Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. Richardson is out there with Lowry, and it's Robinson in at the small forward position.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Green against Lowry. Puts up a 3, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Bucks, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Lopez kicks to Portis. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Hey, when you're big and pass it like Portis did there, the defense has to just tip their hat on that one.
The Heat shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. The pass to Adebayo. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Here is Lowry following the 3 by Milwaukee, and Adebayo throws it down.
And really advanced as a playmaker. Lowry makes such strong reads off that pick and roll.
Back to Green. The Bucks working the ball around. Connaughton kicks to Crowder. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Shoots the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Now here's Lopez. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Over Martin. Lopez, no luck. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Heat. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
5 on the clock. And it's Martin, that time on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Portis. Off target with his 3. Beasley with the steal. Left side, Crowder. Knocks down the 3 ball. Crowder's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Bucks.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Connaughton passes to Crowder. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Adebayo the screen. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And Lowry gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Beasley to the right side. There's Lopez with the 3, and it's Miami with the rebound. Love's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Robinson. Great touch on the 16-footer. 7 points for Robinson.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Portis can't get it to go. The Heat have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Beasley with it, working on Love, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks making a change here. Green's checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Martin. And it's Tyler Hero in for Kyle Lowry. Adebayo with this screen on Beasley. Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here is Hero. After Malik Beasley made that last 3-pointer.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Lopez, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines, and that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Malik Beasley.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Shooting for Miami.
Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Butler against Crowder. Butler dishes to Martin. Adebayo with a screen for Martin. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Adebayo finds Martin. Adebayo with a screen on Green. Just 5 on the clock. Lopez with the block.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. The kick outside to Butler. Some room here for Adebayo. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the middle. Here's Lopez. High quality look, and he sinks it.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Crowder against Butler. Back to Adebayo. The putback. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Connaughton passes to Crowder. Out to the right wing. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat shooting about 47% here in the fourth. To the paint. And Lopez throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
To the inside. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Adebayo's got 12 points here in the second half. It's Crowder on the wing. They double him with Adebayo. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Miami ball.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Bucks.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace up their sneakers against the Heat.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
And Green gets it to go.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Now Lowry. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.